Okay, so we are officially starting. I think introductions. I guess this is debut. But anyways, why am I doing this? I think that's a good place to start. As somebody who believes is building like a lot of cool stuff, as a founder, I'll get to that a bit more later. I'd really like to document my journey. So that's one. Secondly, um, you know how like founders have like blogs and stuff where they like share ideas? You know what I mean? They write and stuff like that, and they kind of give like think pieces, essays, whatever you know call it. I'm trying to do that, but via videos, right? I feel like videos and audio is such a better piece of content to consume because that's what people are used to nowadays. I'm trying to get these thoughts out to as many people as possible, right? Get people speaking about things that they would not normally be speaking about. So this is basically like a blog for me, right? That's why I'm calling it Deafridge Digital Blog, right? Because it's like a digital blog. Instead of writing, I'm just making a video and speaking. So um, mostly it's just going to be like my ideas, the stuff that I think about. Like I said, my journey as a founder, where I plan to go, the things that I want to do, the growth, the problems along my journey. Hopefully, you guys get to see the bad, the good, and everything in between. Um, but yeah, I think that's a good place to start. The name, oh, my name is Letabo Letwalo, right? Letabo Letwalo, Bedi, and oh yeah, my middle name is Defridge. That's the name on the YouTube channel, and yeah, you can call me whatever you want. Letabo Letwalo, Defrich, but some of my friends call me Dari, which is short. So just Defrich shortened Dari. So you can call me that as well, whatever you want. But I think the main thing that I wanted to do in this video is just kind of introduce what I'm working on currently, the startup. Right, this is the company that me and my co-founder have founded. It's called Sandy Gift, and we think it's really really cool, and it's potentially going to make your life a lot easier. Okay, I think a good place to start is the problem that we're trying to solve, right? So we're saying the main problem we're solving here is gifting, right? We're trying to make gifting people easier, right? So have you ever wanted to give somebody a gift but you have no idea what that person would like, right? Now you have to think back to what they've said that they would have liked, or do a bunch of research, or guess from what you know about them. You know, it's a whole process, and it's a real problem that people have. It's not the worst problem people have, but it's still a problem nonetheless. So what we're saying is we want to make that process much simpler. So gifting. Forgive my handwriting. You get used to it. Oh my days, man. But anyways, we're saying gifting, right? Whether that's birthdays, right? Um, whether that's Christmas, right? What else? And anniversary, right? Anniversary, whether that's Valentine's, like you. What's the way to be writing in the first place? Anyway, gifting, right? Whatever it is, you always know what this person would like, right? Because how exactly you're going to know? So we're saying people will come to their profiles, right? I'll explain that a bit later, but will come in and basically just like have a list of the gifts that they would like. So you have like a gift list. Let me just write it like this. And then people can come in and then just write a bunch of the stuff that they would like to receive. And I think at the end here, let me write a nice little example. Like, let me just say like a PS5 or something. Somebody wants to get a PS5, right? Um, Obviously, people can come in and write whatever the heck they want, but we're saying there's a gift list that you would like, and basically you always have access to this list whenever you need it, right? So how we chose to package this is we basically decided to package it as a social platform, right? What do I mean by that? So we're saying we have a problem that we're fixing, but we want to fix it in a very cool way, right? So I think a nice little example. Okay, so let's say this is somebody's profile picture. This is their name. This is their surname, right? And then maybe this is a PS5. Let me say Slim Edition or whatever. And then you can have like a nice little picture of the PS5 or whatever. And then you can come in. You can have the price. Um, and that's where the social element comes in. We're saying you can like gifts, right? You can share gifts, right? You can comment on gifts, right? You can, if somebody like has like a really cool gift on the platform or on the profile, and you would really like that as well, you'd really like somebody else to get you, you can like add that gift to your profile as well, right? And there's a bunch of other cool features that we have like basically implemented in Sandy Gift that we think basically is gonna make like everybody's life easier in terms of just like gifting in general. But it's fun as a problem, and we're solving it in a really cool way, and we think that this is going to benefit a bunch of people. So I think that's the problem defined, and then probably I think maybe I can show you guys what it actually looks like. So I have the emulator pulled up on my laptop here so that I can show you because I'm recording with my phone. But yeah, this is basically what you're getting. Really sleek, clean design. Looks really cool. But yeah, you can come in and people can just list a bunch of the stuff that they would like, right? So this is my For You page. You have a following section where you can see the place for the people that you actually follow, right? And yeah, it's really cool. You can comment, you can share, you can do like a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is my profile. This is some of the gifts that I have listed, books. Yeah, we have this really cool funding feature. I don't really want to get too deep into the details. I'm just kind of introducing the idea, and I think if you guys are interested in exploring a bit more, you can go check it out. I'll have the links in the description below. But we think this is a really cool concept, and it's going to help make a lot of people's lives easier. So, yeah, that is Sandy Gift. Um, I don't know if you guys have any questions. I don't really want to make this video any longer than it is now because it was just like an introduction to just kind of get you guys, give you a feel of why I'm doing this in the first place and just kind of show you guys what I'm building. But outside of that, um, like I said, check it out. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any topics you guys want me to touch on, right? Because this is like I said, it's a blog, right? So I'm gonna be sharing a bunch of what I think, my thoughts, my feelings about a lot of stuff, a lot of different topics, mostly tech related, founding, businesses related, politics from time to time, I guess, things that are related to, I guess, whatever I'll be dabbling in at the time. Like I said, it's a blog. It's completely me. I'll try to be as authentic as possible on here as I continue to document my journey and showing you guys um, everything moving forward. But yeah, I think it's a really cool journey, and I hope you guys are there to follow along. So yeah. What am I doing, man? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and yeah, we'll see. I have no idea when I'll be posting next, so don't ask, but I will post soon. Cheers.